Oh, hey, good morning. Yeah, it's about 7 o'clock Friday, day 6, balmy 35 degrees outside with a pretty good wind blowing, so counting the wind chill, and it's cold. So, sitting in the camper, some hot coffee going. See it steaming up there on my little propane stove. Friggin' storm came through last night, rained like crazy, got down into the low 30s. Everything outside soaked. My wood pile. I haven't built an actual wood shed thing yet, so probably get around to doing that today once it warms up a little bit. It is friggin' cold out there right now. I'm sitting in here with my, sweatshirt, long johns, 2 pairs of socks, wool hat, trying to stay warm. Nose is running like crazy, got the sniffles. Not a cold, it's just because it's cold. So, thought I'd show you around the trailer a little bit just because it's too cold to do anything outside at the moment. This old trailer, I'm pretty sure it was built in the 60s. I mean, if you, the wallpaper, I don't know if I'll be able to get you a good view of the wallpaper or not. There you go. Ugly as hell. But it's been a nice thing on these cold nights to be able to come in here and crawl into my bed. Which is just, zoom out a bit here. It's a cot. What I've got going here is 1 Army issue and 3 Navy issue wool blankets. That was probably really rough on your eyes there. Little travel neck pillow thing. And then in between this one, see, I've got the snaps. I've got some of this insulating Reflectex type stuff. And so far, I mean, I slept comfortably last night. I slept in long john top and a t-shirt and my pants and socks, but I wasn't cold. Forgot my sleeping bag, so this is what I got to make do with, which is why I'm sleeping in the camper at the moment, because it was much colder than what it is in this camper at night. I don't think I could do it outside yet. It's just too chill to me. If I had my sleeping bag, I could. It's a damn good sleeping bag, but like I said, I forgot the damn thing. It's going to be at least a month before anybody shows up to visit, so I got to make do with this. My hat, little head torch, which I use as my nightlight when I go to bed. Got my solar lantern here under the skylight, so I can actually have it hanging there, and it will charge when the sun's on it, on the skylight. But like I said, it's 7 in the morning. The sun's not even close to getting on the camper yet. Been up for a couple hours. Woke up, I don't know, about 5:30, I guess. You can see I got a space blanket hanging there. That's just the bathroom area, which I don't use because nothing in this camper is functional. It's so old and beat up. But it's warmer than outside and gives me a place to get out of the weather and store a lot of my gear. You know, got, see if we can go here and turn that coffee off. That's hot enough. Boy, I don't know. Yeah, there's all my spices and such. Dry goods. I don't know. My them just steamed up a little bit here. Sorry about that. Damn coffee. Oatmeal, dehydrated veggies of various different kinds, sugar. Oh, what else we got in there? I guess that's about it in there. So yeah, that's what that is. Then in the fridge, which, like I said, nothing works. Just have more dry goods stored. Some little Hillshire Farm summer sausages. Yummy. These are breakfast foods. Yum. But, you know, it keeps any rodents from getting to it, since it's all just in plastic vacuum sealed bags. You know, like soup mixer, homemade. Nothing fancy, but it'll fill the hollow spot. Give me something warm to eat. So yeah, that's just the camper. My computer, I brought it with me. I'm hoping my solar setup will let me fire it up at least long enough to download the video off of the camera here so I can take more videos. We'll see. And yeah, I guess that's really the Mossberg, my shotgun. Got my wandering around belt. It's got my big old hunting knife. Little fire steel in there. My pistol. It's a 22. Nothing fancy. Make a big noise though if I needed to scare off a critter that could be worrisome. Haven't seen anything like that. Saw some deer, was it yesterday? Day before. Early in the morning. You know, horses, cows. But haven't seen any, you know, I've seen coyote scat just down the hillways. There's a salt lick. And there was some coyote scat there, but I haven't actually seen the coyotes. I've heard them. My inverter, my batteries are outside. Yeah, that's the trailer. Kind of small, kind of cramped, but keeps me and Chauncey out of the weather and warm. My canteens, various kind. 3 Army issue, 1 just beat up old, kind of frontier style one. Stainless steel water bottle. Good old Army jacket. That's my light coat. That's black one I'm wearing. It's my warm weather or cold weather one. It's got the liner in it. The camouflage one doesn't have a liner. And the poles. I guess we'll explain these. You can see yeah, oh there you go. Put a hook on that side. That's where I hang my jacket that I'm wearing if I don't need it. These were put in by the original owner to help support this roof the weight of the snow. And as you can see, it's cracked there. I don't know if that's going to focus in. It's cracked there in the skylight. So I have a feeling if this wasn't here, if these poles weren't here supporting this old roof, it would have probably gave up the ghost. And I'd be sleeping in a tent, freezing myself to death at night. Because, yeah, it's getting down into the mid-30s, mid-low 30s at night still. I had ice on Chauncey's water bowl outside. I had to break the ice so he could get a drink of water this morning. First aid kit. The sink is about the only thing I actually use. Because, well, I can just pour some water in there, heat up some water, and wash my dishes at least. Drain it out the back, and what I'm going to do is just, whenever I drain the water out of the tank, that's going to be for watering my tomatoes and garlic and the other stuff I've planted so far. Because I don't want to use my drinking water. Little fire extinguisher, just in case, alright? And, yeah, well, that's it. There's your walk around the camper. So, we'll get back to you, show you around the camp maybe a little later today, once it warms up. Chauncey's out playing. Had a couple cows show up this morning, and He followed him halfway down the damn hill before I noticed and had to call him back. Still try not to let him wander too far, just because I'd hate for the idiot to get himself lost. And he is a big, dumb blonde. So, my tomatoes look like they... Well, head outside for a minute. What the hell? Sure. Whew. Brr. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that puddled water there. Like I said, it came down pretty good. My poor little tomatoes, I don't know. The cold kind of beat them up. But I think they're going to be alright. We'll see. Hopefully we can get some... We got one little flower on that one. So... Chauncey is kicking back. Let's go look at the thermometer, huh? Oh, panning too fast. Go look. The sun's starting to come through the trees over here. Hopefully it'll start warming up a little bit. So yeah, thermometer's showing about 30 degrees. I'm figuring that's off by just a little bit because it's in the shade and the wind's coming right across it. It's more like 35, 36 maybe. It's chilly, especially that wind. It bites right through you. It's my little fire pit over there. Need to zoom in on that. Got that fire pit. The grill set up on it. And my little stove. My wet wood pile. I was going to build a fire last night, but that storm rolled in and we ended up spending the evening in the camper because I haven't set up a roof yet on the outside here. I've got a couple of tarps. I'm going to build a little frame and try to get it to where I can sit out here and have the stove with a little roof over my sitting area and let the stove be just outside of being under the tarp, but close enough to where I'll retain a little heat with that wall there, and then I'm going to put another wall on this side because the wind's either always coming from east or west, I guess it is. Over there, the mountains you're seeing over there, that's the west. Right now it's coming from the east, and it is chilly. So, alright, well, I think we'll turn off the camera and save the batteries and space on my memory card. Alright, we'll get back to you later.